Hello everyone, welcome back to Anja Rage. I'm Anja. Today we're gonna jump into a Dragon Age Origins. It was teased a long time ago, but some stuff was lost. Okay, it's gonna be the cutscene.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Okay, I was resurrect. So we got a woman. Modern critical human role. We will be a warlord. I think I'm 60 minutes last time because I have to start out. So, okay, we're gonna spend a little while here. Okay, this is what okay. You can try to make you similar to me, so like that. Oh, something like this, like bronzer. Okay. We just got to. Maybe like those ones, but I think I want this a little less intense. And like that. Something like that. Or this. Maybe this actually. Okay. Yeah, it's a little darker, actually. I'm bold right now, but naturally I'm darker. Actually, it's good. Isn't this? No, this is not Liliana, so I just hate the idea of releasing like Liliana. I something like this will squeeze on this screen. Now I got a different way of recording this. Let me get a pic. Yeah, hopefully it's not too squished. What's after because Liliana has much on her. Whatever I like is in the background. Should be fine. Yeah, I think ours is fine. I like those. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep those like those. So focus on my colors. I can not into myself into what I'm trying to face too much, it's gonna just mess it up. Pink, we try. forgot that's the word actually. Okay, we're gonna not really this one, but Angel. You'll remember. Almost forgot for a second. Oh, I should have prepared you for that, to be honest. Okay, I got little thing. Let me do this for the time being. Here we're just gonna do that because I can get to do those. Okay. We're gonna try normal. Hope we don't die too much. We're aiming for shield kind of person, I guess you'd say, sword shield. We'll try going to do successful. We go for the rogue section, and then be done. I think.
Generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you there. How? You remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman.
I don't want to be nice to him, because we know how the story goes.
Your brother is riding out with our forces today, but the Jarl and I will lead his men tomorrow.
I should
My son
turn on
Thomas
subtitles,
asked
shouldn't I?
after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time.
Let's just go. To what end?
Ha! To what end? She says. So glib, too. She's just like her mother when she talks like that.
See what I contend with, Hal? There is no telling my fierce girl anything these days. Make her bless her heart.
No doubt because you've trained her as a warrior.
Oh, really?
Unique.
At any rate,
Unique.
Pop, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I
Like
are
how
both
he
away,
ignores him.
I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Yeah, I'm gonna be kind to my father, just not to our...
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They defeated the Darkspawn long ago.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilman.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
I should just ask this question because he's so defensive. Like I understand why, but at the same time.
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pardon. Can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Let's just do that.
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Okay.
Good evening, milady.
Good evening to you too. Oh, look, it's my father's portrait. I think. Perhaps. I never noticed. And my mother's? When they were young? Aw. I never noticed that before. Now it's the space. I'm just gonna go over here and check out the book. Let me guys know if you want me to read the notes in the comments below. I may do like extra episodes where I just do the reading. Like very short ones. Good evening to you too. This is locked. Yeah, locked item, I know. Yeah, there we go.
Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Hello to you too, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been looking everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again. And is
My
threatening to
poor
leave.
hound. Did the duck in the
No
ladder
matter
again?
how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
He knows better than to hurt
I'm
anyone.
not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
Yep.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Good evening, milady.
Kinda looks like kitchen.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Oh no. He's not a mongrel though. Oh, my dear.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Why do I have this now? Do I have to investigate it? Why should I investigate it right now? Okay. Yes, we got that. And figure things out. Oh, look at my good little doggo.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
He's so happy though. Just look at him. What's that?
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
Oh, I'm just gonna go with the name of my old dog. And right now I'm gonna go for those rats. She just said that there was a advantage.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all. Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Go to that, Sir Gilmore. Yeah, you can hide that. But we're gonna steal some things like this. Looks like the rat holes. And this. Are you okay? For this, yeah, okay. Thank you, please. Hi, Nan.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
I'm just gonna be honest.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones?
They'll rip you to shreds, they will.
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Oh my god, you are welcome, Nan.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady.
He
Now
is
we can
quite
get to work.
bloody,
That's right, you two.
literally.
Quit standing about.
I think we can talk with you for a little tale.
Thank you again for your help. Now, if you'll just hold on a moment. Yes? Adney, get moving with those casts. And Kath, do you think you can serve that to the turn with dirt from the floor all over it?
Miserable old bat.
Oh, bat am I? We've got to work double time on supper, sweep out the hearths, and no complaining. Just keeping order. That's why your father keeps me on. The good maker knows I needn't take care of you anymore. Thank you for coming to your old nanny's rescue. That blasted hound is more trouble than he's worth. He is.
No, he's a good doggo. He's a
Don't
very good
start with
doggo.
me. You've gotten all you're getting today. But what about you, my lady? Been keeping safe and well behaved, I hope?
I'm just gonna say when it's convenient, because it's kinda true.
To be truly good is doing right by others, even when it doesn't suit you. Do you remember
Oh my
that
God.
bedtime tale I used to tell you? The dog that bit?
Yeah, I know. I was just making a joke now. Can you? Yeah, sure.
Good. Then you can start.
Do I remember? I think it's before your fathers first came down from the mountains.
A warhound was born to the elder bitch of a tribal chief. They named him Haku and gave him everything. He grew up a fine, strong pup, destined to be the partner of the chief's eldest son.
And Hohaku grew prideful.
The young hound became arrogant, taking food from his kin and warning them, in the way of dogs, that the chief's family would punish them if they tried to attack him. Years passed, and the time for the chief's son to take a warhound came closer. Hahaku's pride swelled, and many of the people of the tribe came to the chief, quietly whispering of this dog's bullying. With each complaint, the chief saw only Hahaku's strength and pride, and sent his people away. But as his son grew, the chief watched more closely. The day might come when his boy's life would depend on this dog. If the humblest of his people would not trust Hahaku, how could he?
Strong or not, he chose more reliable dog.
When the day came, Hahaku sat proudly waiting to be called. But the old chief chose Hahaku's brother as his son's hound. Hahaku was shamed, but felt no remorse. So great was his rage that he darted across the fire pit and bit the chief's hand.
And that kinda hacking proved that the chief was right and Hohaku couldn't be trusted. I don't know why would Hohaku do that. And that was a mistake.
The chief and his son struck at Hahaku, cursing him. The hound ran into the village, seeking shelter in the tents and kennels. The other dogs snapped at him, and the tribe's people threw stones at him. Before the chief could reach him, the tribe had torn Hahaku apart. Now, What should you carry from this tale?
How you treat the least is remembered by the greatest, I'm pretty sure.
True. Ahaku thought nothing of abusing the tribe and their dogs, but their complaints showed the chief he could not be trusted. But you're far too old now for an old woman to be reminding you to watch how you behave, hmm?
Yes, I am.
Be off with you then. Tell your brother farewell before he rides off to war.
It was a nice little story. I like the story, and for once I was able to get it right. I usually mess up at some point, and she just keeps going on her own. I probably should see my mother now. Am I still a little bloody? No, it's just my hound. Okay, we're good. Hello, Mom.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Yes, Mother. None is back to work as we speak.
You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Baron Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
It's good to see you again, my lady.
You're too kind, dear girl. Didn't I spend half the salon trying to convince you to marry my son?
And made a very poor case for it, I might add.
You remember my son, Diamond? He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
Yeah, he's just like to listen to her. Can I make a kiss for myself by myself? I'm just gonna go, you know, a little flirty. I mean, he's gonna die anyway, so I can indulge a little bit.
And this is my lady in waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
And she says that after seeing you whacking stuffed men in the courtyard, sweating like a mule.
Your daughter's prowess with the blade is most impressive.
I was quite the battle maiden myself in my day. But I think it was the softer arts that helped me land a husband.
I'm just gonna ignore Mother and do that.
I would like that, milady.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
Okay, you wanna talk,
Say
Mama?
goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
I'm just gonna say this.
As do I. Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me, but it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty, and we have ours. For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate, and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
As you wish.
Good. I was worried you might be nervous about running the castle alone. I needn't have been concerned.
I'm just gonna
I
go.
love you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you?
I love you too.
Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Okay, we go now. Go and find the study first.
One eternity later.
Here, okay. Hello, Dyron.
Hello again. Your castle study is wonderful. Might I ask whose collection this is?
Let's do this one.
So would I. Do you have a favorite book?
I like the two choices you can have. I think like this is quite a direct choice, but we're gonna go with this.
Good choice. Timaeus' theory on the nature of dragons and how they connect to Darkspawn is quite intriguing.
Let's do that.
Yes, though I don't know when. I will leave when your father does. I'll ride as his second. Glorified squire, more or less. I'll care for his horse and armor and such. It's quite an honor.
He doesn't sound like it's an honor. He sounds like, oh, I'm just gonna take care of his horse. Well, he fights. I wish I could fight too, but life isn't. Um, let's do this one.
I'd like that. What did you have in mind?
I think like he's gonna refuse those two. But let's see.
I suppose I could see you after everyone is asleep for something of a more intimate nature, if that is what you mean.
Oh. Oh, okay. I wonder if he's actually gonna come. That's gonna be interesting.
I look forward to it. I shall see you then.
'Cause like, oh my god. Oh, that's gonna be an interesting, interesting issue. I mean, we're offering him some good last moments. Let's talk with you for a second
That is
too.
a wonderful dog. He seems very noble and intelligent.
Oh, someone actually likes my dog.
Greetings once again, my lady.
Oh, we can hit on her too, but let's not.
My family has been in service to hers for many years. Lady Landra elevated my place as a reward for our loyalty. I hope this position might pass to my daughter.
Oh. It sounds like Lady Landra has been good to you.
Lady Landra is good to her elven servants. That is not true in many households, but I hear it is in yours.
I mean, not if you look at the nun.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Such compassion.
Let's just do
Farewell,
that.
my lady. Good luck on managing this castle in the coming months. I imagine it shall be very difficult.
Yeah, I mean, it's more that it's the first time I have to do something like that, but I also assume that we are prepared for this a little better than just, here you go, enjoy. Oh, this is the wrong way to... Okay, let's move forward with the story.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
A
That
sword?
Oren, and I'll get you the mightiest one I can find.
Aww.
I'll be back before you know it.
I wish
Aww.
victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love.
Oh, I have the same hair as my
Here's my little
sister-in-law.
sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes,
That's...
love, and wish me well. Stay. I'd like to say farewell. Then the Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Just gonna say he will be fine.
I keep telling you, no darkspawn will ever best me.
And make us sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Oh, wow.
Rice. Maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
I'm just gonna do that.
It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Well, I have something else to do before tomorrow. But yes. Oh no, I thought we could like a moment with Tyron first. That's a rip. Oh, we had. Lovely. Oh, doesn't mean that we'll get him to fight with us. That would be useful, to be fair.
I'm sorry, I've been trying to quiet him, but he won't have it. I don't know why he's so angry.
I don't know what did he... I don't think he did anything to him, so perhaps something is
I
wrong.
thought I heard yelling when I woke up. But now I hear nothing. Wait here. I'm going to see if there's something out in the hall.
Oh, no, we're not gonna have any help fighting. Okay, oh yeah, I just need to, not statistics, put on. Thanks. Okay. Well, at least we had a nice night before things went bad. I was really hoping we would have an extra person to fight, although it would be a little awkward to explain to my mother. They've been a little short, but you know. Oh, hi. Did I level up?
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Yeah, those men killed Dyron.
What? Not Landra's son. But why? The scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Hal's men. Why would they attack us?
He betrayed father.
You don't think Hal's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
Oh no. No, I haven't. I was in my room.
We must find him. And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your mother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
So your health is good. Well, suddenly I think they are gone.
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
I'll make them pay.
How is not even taking hostages? He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go, I don't want to see this.
I think in here. No, and I think this is where the lady was staying. Oh no, this is for work.
I shall do it.
Am I stuck? Speaking of which, does my mother has a weapon? No. Have a mace.
May God have mercy on your soul. I will kill them all myself.
Okay. Wasn't there a room with... Okay, this was our room. This was...
Perhaps we can salvage some things here, darling.
Oh, okay.
Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
You should be able to open this, right? No. Okay. I thought there was like a room where Lady Lenora was sleeping, but maybe it's somewhere else? Sweet hero did this. Oh, is it here? Oh, it's an empty room. Oh. Chest, okay. Oh, it's not shall be done, because you cannot do this thing.
Oh, dear Landra.
Lytra.
I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been here.
Yeah, sadly that's sad, but it is what it is.
Can you hear the fighting? Housemen must be everywhere.
I do like to loot this place, so it's gonna take us a while, but I like to go around and loot as much as possible. Probably not a lot because we don't have the skill to open the locks, but...
The servants' passage leads out from the larder. But we must find your father first. The front gates. That's where your father must be. If Howe's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants entering the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Then let us be swift.
Okay. Only that? Okay.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here! Yes, my lady! Here they come!
I think he's about to die, but... Oh, he ran away. Let's collect things.
Very well.
Okay.
Be avenged, old sage, I swear.
Not sure where our enemy is out there. That's fine. We're just gonna go here instead, if we can. Oh, there's more of them here. I think so. Oh, no, I should try. Yeah, I got him. Can you open this? No, I was hoping you have a key or something, but I guess you don't.
Enemies approaching.
Oh, there's quite a few of them now. Here. Really excited, thank you very much. Okay. We've been here. What is...
We're getting close to the treasury. The Kuzlan family blade lies inside. Here, darling, take my key. That blade cannot fall into Hal's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
Okay,
I
good.
shall do it. As you say.
We're actually not getting close. I actually tried to open the treasury. Okay, let's go. Okay, so what's over here is armor. Because on gold shield is a little better, so... Oh, I was hoping I can equip. I should, as a tank person, get the best armor I can. Stick the shield. And like the heaviest. Ooh. The fatigue kicks in really strongly. But that should be best for the time being. And here's gonna be my new weapon. No, it's just an axe. Okay. Is this the family? Okay, family chest. Oh, shield of Ivor. I cannot wear yet. Use yet. You don't wear a shield exactly. But I can use that sword. Which will be very helpful. Thank you, Mom. Oh, let's try this then.
Very well.
Take that fruit. Okay, so we visit the treasury. Let's go here maybe. Good. That's the main place. I guess from there I can go around before I go to the ladder and stuff, so let's just go there for now. Excuse me? I didn't realize I was dying. Oopsie doopsie. I may have done a boo-boo. And I didn't save even once. Mom, you cannot die. Okay, thank God. I mean, I got the arrow in my shoulder and in my face, but Mom's strong.
Go, man the gate. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lady, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
They did get through.
They killed Oriana and Oren. I can't believe. Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, your ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
We need to find Father.
When I last saw the turn, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
Well, I'm alive. I'm not even... Am I injured? I don't look injured. So... Which I guess it's fair that it won't happen before... Like, proper game. This is still like a prologue phase. I wanted to go through... about to meet the boss boy. Ooh, I'm dying again. I don't think you can beat Bush. Makes me sad. Okay. I wanted to go... Oh, well, I can't go there. Okay, fine. Perhaps I was there before. What's in here? Some dead servants. Pies! We could stop for a pie. Look, pie party, Mom. What would you think about? I think my mom wants a party. Pie party. Actually, I have never saved, and I think that I'm gonna get bitten in the ass if I don't do that. So let's save. Let's meet. Oh no! No! No. I like how we have no comment on that though. Let's see our father. Our poor father. I like how he's bleeding like a lot now. Like he didn't bleed before, he just bled when we entered.
You both asked. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
House
No
men
shit.
found me first. Almost did me in right there.
Why is Ho doing this?
He can't get away with this. The king.
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
Oh no.
Only if you're willing to leave pieces of me behind, bub.
Bryce, this is no time for jokes. Once Howe's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
You can tell him yourself, father.
I wish I could go. Oh.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. Howe's men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Are you going to help us, Duncan?
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship. But I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
I guess we can ask about. I don't like. Half the time I don't like answers you can get, so let's just do that one.
Truthfully, you were always my first choice. I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostergard to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to how. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
Okay.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
I feel like this is
Hush,
like
Bryce.
I understand
I'll kill every
why
bastard that comes through that door to
she
find him
stays
dead.
and why it is for the
But I
plot
won't
line.
abandon you.
But it's kind of silly because I'm gonna be a Grey Warden and it's gonna be really possible for me to just like casually get killed during that, and then Fergus is in the war and can get killed, so she just thinks Ostagar and being able to tell the king what happened would be best, but you know. But we are just saying I love you both so much.
Then live, darling. Become a Grey Warden and do what is right.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. You know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
That always makes me really sad. Those starters are like, all of them are very heartbreaking, and it's sad. In reality, she lost her whole family.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands
And what
to the
happens
ruin
next
of
is
Ostagar,
even
on the edges
more.
of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan, I didn't expect a...
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
I wish there was more
Then I'll have the mighty
Kaelan
Duncan at my side in battle after
in the
all.
game, because he's so cheerful
The other
and
wardens told me you'd found a price on
proud.
recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Let's just introduce myself.
Your brother has already arrived with High Ever's men, but we are still awaiting your father.
Let's just do that. That's the best option.
Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery?
Well, I mean, if you kill everyone that could tell you,
Turn
then
my army north and bring Howe
you
to
can.
justice. You have my word.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
When will he return?
Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
Let's just say thank yous.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
It sounds like the blight is almost over.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Why not?
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to turn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business.
Okay.
The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
My game just heckin' died.
One eternity later.
Well, a little speedrun through that part later. We're here. And this is where we're gonna end it. There's quite a few things to do in the camp. I would say that the prologue part is done, like the different intro start thing, because after every start you end up here. So we're gonna end it here, and in the next episode we're gonna explore the camp fully. Sometimes I speedrun the camp, but
You must be the Grey Warden recruit that
Oh,
Duncan
shut up.
brought.
but we're gonna take our time because there are quite a few fun things to do and learn. Yes, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little first episode. Let me know again in the comments if you would want me to do the reading things for you. I'll see you in the next one.